Welcome to Pickleball on Call. This is the Enhance Turbo MPP, a middle-of-the-line power paddle known for its predictable output, lively feel, and good spin generation. At just $100 with code PBONCALL, it's one of the best value paddles in this category. Stay tuned because I'll be giving away this exact paddle at the end of the video. Now, let's get into the review. The Turbo MPP utilizes a full-floating MPP core with an EVA foam perimeter and an internal weighting system. At the time of making this video, this paddle comes in both the elongated and wide body shapes. I'll leave the advertised specs on the screen. My elongated unit measured 8.01 ounces static with a swing weight of 117.2, a twist weight of 6.26, and a balance point of 24.2 centimeters. My wide body unit measured 8.11 ounces static with a swing weight of 108.6, a twist weight of 7.11, and a balance point of 23.2 centimeters. These paddles can be played stock, but I recommend customizing them. 3 grams of weight at 4 and 8 o'clock or along the bottom corners of the paddle enhances its stability and sweet spot, whereas a 10-gram coin on the butt cap helps with the balance point. Firepower metrics were standardized using 3 reference paddles that were tested side by side with the Turbo MPP. Before I dive into the details, please keep in mind that elongated shapes will offer slightly more power, whereas standard and wide body shapes will offer slightly more pop than what my numbers and ratings would suggest. Power is defined as ball speed off of a full swing. I recorded an average of 57 miles per hour, which translates to a power rating of 8.5 out of 10 on my scale. Dynamic pop, defined as ball speed off of a shorter stroke, such as flicks or punch volleys, averaged 40.3 miles per hour. This translates to a dynamic pop rating of 9 out of 10 on my scale. Static pop is defined as ball speed after contact with a stationary paddle, such as with a block or a reset. I use my in-game impressions as a proxy for a paddle's PB core. In short, the Turbo MPP excelled at counters, but struggled to take pace off of the ball. For this reason, I would give static pop a rating of 9 out of 10. I would rate the Turbo MPP's overall firepower an 8.75 out of 10, which places it in the middle of the power category. Spin was measured using slow motion footage off of a heavy topspin serve. Although the Turbo MPP's raw carbon fiber face is relatively fine in texture, it was still able to average a top-end spin rating of 2,186 RPM, which translates to high levels of spin in my rating system. The Turbo MPP offers a more predictable output than many other power paddles on the market, and this is mostly thanks to its larger sweet spot profile. The green shaded area represents the paddle's optimal sweet spot, or where you'll get the most energy return, whereas the yellow shaded area represents the rest of the paddle sweet spot, where it still feels good to hit. The uncolored areas represent the perimeter, where you'll notice drop-offs in power, pop, and forgiveness. I would recommend that most players use the wide body as it optimizes hand speed and stability. In addition, the larger sweet spot allows you to more consistently and predictably access its firepower. On the other hand, the elongated option offers average hand speed and stability and is better suited for players who can accurately hit the center of the paddle. On the court, the Turbo MPP offers a responsive, slightly dense, and overall balanced feel with a deep thunk that's characteristic of most MPP cores. Control is loosely defined as how well a paddle allows you to place your shots where you intended on placing them. I calculate control by taking a weighted average of a paddle's firepower, forgiveness, and playability while factoring in my in-game impressions. Taking its high firepower, responsive feel, and somewhat forgiving playability into consideration, the Turbo MPP scores a 3 out of 10 in my control rating, placing it in line with many other middle-end power paddles such as the Honolulu CR Series, 11624 Power 2 Series, Rhombus Quantas, and Vatic V-Sol Pros. While the Turbo MPP has slightly more control and predictability relative to elite-end power paddles, you have to keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's still a power paddle, which means it'll fall short of all court or dedicated control options. For $100 with code PBONCALL, the Enhance Turbo MPP offers high-end performance at a fraction of the price of many other power paddles on the market. Overall, I would rate this paddle an 8 out of 10, highlighting its high power and pop profiles, predictable response, and great value. With that being said, its impressive on-court performance comes at the cost of control, especially on blocks and resets. As promised, I'll be giving away this exact paddle to commemorate the start of my channel. In addition to this paddle, the winner of the giveaway will receive 3 lifetime balls, a Nylocore undergrip, and a few overgrips. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, and fill out the Google form that I linked down below. I'll be announcing the winner in 2 weeks. Thank you for being part of the launch of Pickleball on Call. I really do appreciate you guys being here for my first review. Let me know in the comments what paddle I should review next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.